YouTube, I'm getting a divorce. Welcome to the channel. Today's episode is not your typical show. Okay. Over the past year, I've been going through a divorce, and during this episode, I'm not going to talk about logistics. That's my business, along with same thing with your business on your side of your personal life and your journey there. But I wanted to bring an update, but more importantly, today I wanted to talk about the things that I've been doing to help me keep going through this. And I'm sure that either A, yourself has been through it, going through it, or better yet, you know, a friend or family. You know, the stats used to be something like 1 in 10, and now I'm sure it's 1 in 2, right? It's just crazy what's going out there, and I don't know if it's a culture thing or whatever the case is, but everyone has their story, and needless to say with that. So, like I said, this video, I really wanted to just kind of share the things that I've been doing to keep myself moving forward. This is something I never wish on anyone, even your worst enemy in that respect. And I don't have enemies. So the thing is, it sucks. It's just, let's just be completely open and honest about it. So here's the kind of the top 5 things that I've been doing and that I encourage you to really kind of listen through and take notes. And yeah, maybe like I said, either help yourself or help someone that you know. So the first one, let's get right into it. So top 5, the first one. Surround yourself with your friends. Surround yourself with your army, actually. You've got family, you've got friends, you've got colleagues, co-workers, you know, even maybe some gamers online. I don't know what, again, where you stand. But for me, I surrounded myself with everyone that loved me. And man, there's a lot of people that love me. Absolutely incredible people. And they know who they are 100%. And they've been there very long away. They've been there when I needed them for a phone call, a check-in, how are you doing? And again, the timing of everything when those calls come in are just incredible. A few weeks ago, I was driving, a friend just called, and it was on the day I was going to a court, and just thought of just calling, and just brought me to tears, right? Just surround yourself. You've got people that love you. And even if that army is 1 or 2 people, or if it's 100, it doesn't matter. That is your army. That's your support. Check in with them. Put it in your calendar to check in with them and call them. And even when you're having a hard time, and vice versa, that is the one thing that's been definitely keeping me going through all this. So again, surround yourself with your army, your friends, your loved ones, everyone, okay? 2, I want you to stop and reflect. What's going on? I want to just take away. And this, maybe you can go for a walk along the river or in the forest, doesn't matter. Stop, journal, take note of it. And look, really have a hard look at yourself. You can be bitter and you can angry and you can go one way or the other. Stop and look at yourself, prune, right? It's time to look at the things that you could have done better, whether it was your fault or not, right? That's, just take the time and really look at it. And one of the things that I've really strived on is, and friends have seen this, right? I've actually friends that are more bitter than me, but don't be bitter. I learned early on in my life, bitterness is horrible. It's a horrible thing. And I can't remember the exact movie, what it was, but I learned at this very young age. And there was a scene in this movie, it was an old-fashioned movie, and it was a man and a woman talking, and he basically said, to the woman in the scene, spit your bitterness out. Do not choke it back and swish it around your mouth. Spit it out. And I seriously, doing that, that's such a forgiveness thing. That's something of you letting go and not holding on to. If you hold that on, it's just going to cancer you. It's just going to keep toxifying you. And early on in this process, even though whether it was fair or not, I took that approach. Forgiveness right from the beginning. No bitterness, no bad talking, nothing. I went and talked, just get it out of your system in respect to that. It doesn't need to live in you. Be a better person, move on, and keep looking forward, okay? And in response to this reflection, not only would be reflecting of you, your mind, your soul and all that, but I want you to do a good reflection of even your physical health, okay? And that brings me into point number 3. And point number 3 is, as soon as you're done watching this video, and if this is applying to your scenario, you're gonna go get a gym pass. End of story. You're gonna go to that 24/7 fitness center you've been looking at. We're not going to the leisure center. We're not doing drop-in fees. You're gonna sign up for a 2-year fitness pass. And maybe you got a gym pass, and that's awesome. You've already taken that first step, and you're already doing that, and you've got that hopefully in your routine. If you haven't been going, then re-kick yourself. Get back on the horse and get moving. But if you're in this case and you're at this point, get a gym pass. Okay? And why even do that? Well, it is proven good exercise is so good for your mental health. Absolutely. There's days I've been going through massive storms, and me hitting the gym for that, couple hours and running for 4 hours on the treadmill. Yes, my mind was totally spinning through all the motions and everything, but that running just smoothed it out. It leveled it off. It kept me going. And afterwards I felt better. I fleshed it out. I thought about it and I worked it out. I sweated out. And it's really, really important in that sense. It's so good. I've talked to a few of the gym guys I see, on a weekly basis, daily business. And that's exactly what's helped them. You gotta do it. You gotta do it, 100%. Keep it moving, 100%. And not only that, you're gonna become much more healthier. You're gonna lose that weight you've been trying to get rid of. Right now, kind of hitting January here, new year, probably not a better time. This all happened to me in January. So I've been going to the gym for over 1 year now. And I'm so thankful I did this. I took this step because like I said, not only helped me with mentally, but it also helped me physically. I lost over 40 pounds, right? I was one of the heaviest people I was. And I was already actually at the gym before this happened, before I got the news. But I kept on to it. I didn't quit. It fueled me. And I was going 6 days a week, 3 hours a shot minimum, 40 minutes on the treadmill, and then abs, and then weights. And it's phenomenal. It's changed my life. This could be a fitness video by itself. But this is such a helpful, mental thing for you when you're going through it right now. And back in April last year in 24, I had a conference I was going to, and thankfully it was in Hawaii. So, with losing all this weight, it was time to go shopping. I needed to get a brand new wardrobe. I didn't even have my clothes with me anyways, right? Literally had nothing. And it was such a cool feeling, going into RW, getting, men's clothing store, getting brand new dress slacks and everything for the trip, new t-shirts, casuals. And I was dropping sizes. I went from a large to a medium, even kind of fitting in a small here and there, but it was mainly mediums. And then going from a 34 waist, 33, 32, 31. And now I fit into a size 30. And it was just an amazing day. It really was. And, the guy that helped me was like, we were having a blast. And that's how it should be. And so, like I said, of anything, this is, out of everything I'm going to tell you, this is probably number 1. It really is. Like, they're all important, but this is almost number 1 because it is so good for your mental health to go there, run, get the exercise, pump that out. Whether you're running out the emotions, you're lifting weights and the emotions, it's an amazing thing. You really got to do it. It's going to make you a better person at the end of the day. It really is. And you'll be looking great and feeling great. And that just goes without saying. Okay. Number 4, make a bucket list. Okay, this can be anything, but what I want you to do is I want you to put milestones, print out calendars, and put things in it to look forward to on a weekly basis. And again, maybe this is an upcoming concert. Maybe it's a walk with a friend. Maybe it's a night out. Whatever it is, put in your calendar. When you're going through crap during that week, through that 9 to 5, you can't escape it. Look ahead. The one thing that we don't want to do is look backwards. We don't want to be looking back there and seeing all the things that are going on, the dumpster fire that's happening, everything. I want you to keep looking forward. Absolutely. Put things in your calendar. Keep yourself busy. Keep your mind moving. Give yourself something to look forward to. And this can be with, again, your army, your friends, right? Make trips out of it. Write out. One thing I do is I print out my calendars and I plan my year in advance through trips and what I want to do, and then I eventually concrete and make them finalize and crystallize the plans. It's amazing. Yes, you keep busy, and have those days where you're gonna have your quiet days, but like I said, put stuff in your calendar, mark it in, give yourself something to look forward to. Okay. And with all these storms, this brings me to the last and the final point. I got to give kudos to Giles, an old co-worker that I was, and he told me the story. He pulled me aside online. We were remote working, and he just had to tell me, and I'm going to tell it to you. And when he first found out, he said, "Matt, be the bison." And I responded to Giles going, "Okay, tell me about the bison. I love stories, but why bison?" And he said, "When a storm's coming, all your other animals will look and run away, right? They'll flee from the storm. They won't even want to entertain it, and they'll avoid it. They'll procrastinate it. They will try and find a different route. But sometimes these storms are so huge." The bison, on the other hand, look at the storm. They focus, and they go through it. They know as they're going through the storm, they know they're going to get hit with all the crap. But the further and every step they take, they're one step closer to the other side. And eventually you'll see that clearing of the storm. You're going to get through that eye. You're going to think it's over. It's still going to happen, but keep moving forward. Be the bison through this. Don't stop, because you will get through it. Things will get better. And again, I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything here. It's been hard. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not going into the logistics like I said at the beginning of this video, but you gotta push on. And if you're at the point where it's tough, man, you keep going. You're not gonna quit, because I'm not quitting on you. And that's my promise to my friends, my family, to everyone. There's no quitting. You're gonna push through. You're gonna get through it. You're gonna be that bison, and you're gonna go home. And one day, somehow, it will be better. That's my top 5. That's what's been going on. What does it mean for the channel and the Mustang? Well, there are some big plans. I want to show that, and I'm going to bring that to you in another video. But today, if you are going through it, or better yet, you know someone going through it, please share this video. And I don't care about the algorithms. That's not it. I want this to help others. This is what I've been doing. There is no guidebook for this. And everyone has their story. It's all different, but there's so many similarities. Take these comments, these points seriously. Drop in the comments below what you are doing. If you're going through it, heck, you want to talk. You don't have that army. Let me know. I'll leave it at that. But I don't know how to close this off. It's not a fun tune, but yeah, we'll see you on the next one. There's a lot of things to come, and keep well yourself. Keep checking. We'll see you on the next one.